Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about hacking, but we're going to focus on social media hacking. Today's class will not be like the usual. Watch this video to the end as it contains important information you need to know in order to feel safe while using your social media account.
Unknown Brain, Marvin Divine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cry.
So we're going to talk about who is a hacker, types of hackers, because this will give us a better understanding to know how we are being hacked and the approach at which we can take to overcome that. We're also going to discuss on how a hacker can hack your social account, things you should not do on social media, and how you can protect your social account from being hacked. Without further ado, let's get started. Hacking defined. What is hacking? Hacking, as we can see, refers to the activity of identifying weaknesses in a computer system or network. While social media hacking is the process of getting login details and credentials without the owner's permission. This could be for a positive case. So hacking is not bad actually. It could be for a positive or negative case. It's just like you having a knife. You can use a knife as a kitchen utensils, and you can use a knife as jacksaw, if you know what I mean. So types of hackers. Generally we have three types of hackers, but we have more, but we have three main types of hackers. We have the black hat hackers, the gray hat hackers, and the white hat hackers. Now these black hat hackers are, we can call them the evil ones. Yeah, the devils, the demons. Also to say, these guys use their technical skills to defraud or blackmail others. I said to defraud or blackmail others. Now, they usually have the expertise or knowledge to break into computers without the owner's permission. So black hat hackers are just those hackers that invade your privacy without your permission. That's just what the black hat hackers are. So if you have a brother who always invades your privacy without your permission, trust me, he is black hat. While gray hat hackers are those guys that get into your personal space or devices with the intent to let you know that you are vulnerable. They just find weakness. It's just like someone sees your wallet is about to drop and he decides to pick it out of your pocket with the intention of letting you know that, hey, your wallet is about to drop. But why the white hat hackers? These guys are like the good guys. They are the opposite of the black hat hackers. What the white hat hackers do rather is that they protect the world from the black hat hackers. How a hacker hacks your account. Now, hacking social media account is totally different from trying to hack a big server and all that. Now, hacking a social media account is something everyone wants to learn, but it is actually very, very tough to hack a social media server like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As we all know, these guys have a lot of security, but yet social media platforms are most vulnerable to what? Humans. Recent security research has proven that it is fairly easy to hack Facebook and social media channels. Hey, just calm down. You'll be like, hack Facebook? No. Hacking of those things can only happen, or 90% of accounts being hacked happens from the users. It happens from what? Me and you. Now let me just explain that and see let's see why that happens. But before that, let's explain why are we going to be hacked? Why would someone want to hack us? Just get some points. Number one, to steal sensitive information. That is one. To impersonate you. For what? Hold you for ransom. Now let me explain this a bit. You know a situation whereby a kidnapper kidnaps someone and then asks the person to pay ransom before they release the person they kidnap. Now this is how ransomware works. Ransomware is a process whereby someone might hack your account based on the fact that your account is really important to you, and will tell you to pay some ransom before he releases your account back to you. The person might steal some information on your social media. For instance, if you send a confidential document or file to someone, maybe a business partner, on WhatsApp or Facebook. Now if a hacker happens to get hold of that file, he's going to demand ransom. He'll be like, hey, I have this file containing so such information and I'm going to release it to the public if you don't pay such amount of money. It happens to celebrities. Someone can hack Kim Kardashian's account, for instance, and maybe get some of our pictures or some of our contract deal and all that, and be like, I'm going to release this to public eyes if you don't pay me. And this is what ransomware is all about. Now, your account can be hacked because someone wants to resell your account to buyer who needs what? Existing audience. Your account can be hacked to eliminate competition. You could be a business partner and this person is doing better than you, and you want to get rid of that person on social network. What do? You take it down. For instance, Today Ednut. Of recent, Today Ednut has been going through crisis on Instagram. Now, if you notice, it could be as a result of either what? Competition or revenge. We never can tell the cause though, but it could be one of these. Now, let's talk about the attacks, how this attack comes, and how you can actually identify those attacks in order to feel safe. Like I said, this class is not going to be like the usual class, but if you can just exercise patience, I promise you it's going to be worth it. Man in the middle attack. How the man in the middle attack works. Now, this is a situation where someone impersonates someone else. For instance, this type of attack is where the hackers privately steals and alter the communication between a sender and receiver. For instance, WhatsApp says your chat has an end-to-end encryption. Let me just write on my screen a bit. Now, it means if this is you here and this is me here. Now, you want to send a message to me, right? WhatsApp guarantees that there is end-to-end encryption. So it means a message from you here will only come to me and nobody here can read it. That is what WhatsApp says. You understand? Now, a man in the middle attack is an attack that happens whereby the end-to-end encryption doesn't work. Now, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. But instead, someone gets the information here, that is this guy here, and sends it to this guy. So we have phishing attack. Phishing attack is a kind of attack that happens whereby someone creates a fake social media login page that looks legitimate and shares it with victims to get login details from fake sites. When a victim enters its credential, it actually redirects it to the user's machine, and now your username and password will be stored on someone else's computer without you knowing. Now, let's explain this a bit. Phishing attack could be like this. This is you and me, right? This is domain name server. Let's say this domain name server now is for Facebook. So we want to log into Facebook. This is the attacker here. The attacker impersonates and creates a fake page. So this is what happens. Please take a look at this closely. This is me sending a message here, trying to log in Facebook, but then it goes over where to a fake account. Now this fake account here, I put my login details like my username and password, and then it redirects me to the main website, which is facebook.com. Now everything from our end as the user, everything went fine. We logged into Facebook, we logged in our username and our password, and voila, we're in Facebook. But what you don't know is that this information was actually sent to this guy here, which is the attacker. Now, secondly, we have dictionary attacks. Dictionary attacks involves the use of possible passwords to log in a social account. Example is, my name is Joshua Ben, and my date of birth is 9th of 10/1990, and this is my mobile number. So it could be that possible passwords from me as Joshua Ben could be Joshua 1990. That is the combination of my name, my first name, and my date of birth. Joshua 678. That is a combination of my name and the last 3 letters from my phone number. Or it could be Joshua Bear 1990, the combination of my first name, last name, and my password. Now all these are related to my own information, and most ladies fall victims of this. So the dictionary attack is the kind of attack that happens when a hacker tends to guess your password by using possible informations that are what related to you. Now, things you should not do on social media. These are very, very important because this is what is going to what save us. Number one, do not log in social media accounts without verifying the link. So if you see this is facebook.com, but what you do not pay attention to is the number of E here. The number, you didn't pay attention to the number of E here. Let's proceed again. We have what? Instagram.com. But what we might not pay attention to is what? The spelling here. That this spelling of E is totally the spelling of Instagram here is totally different from the spelling of Instagram here. So always what? Pay attention and verify the link. Secondly, do not send sensitive what? Informations like images or documents or ATM card details via social media. Someone be like, hey, what's up, bro? Send me your card details on WhatsApp. I want to make a payment using your card. And you sent it to that person. His or her social account must have been hacked or might have been hacked. And an hacker is just impersonating to lure you to send that information. And when you do, I don't need to tell us how it ends though, but it just ends. So do not be careless to answer sensitive questions as you might be talking to a hacker. So you always have to verify your suspicion. So if someone says, hey bro, I've forgotten my Facebook or email login details, can you please send me back my password? Always call the person to verify that he or she is the one asking of such information. If you have a business account, do not log in those accounts using public Wi-Fi. In subsequent class, we are going to talk about the dangers of public Wi-Fi, and we're also going to talk about phishing attack. Lastly, do not log in accounts using borrowed devices, and even if you do, please always ensure you log out from all social accounts before you hand over such device back to the owner. How to protect your social accounts? Number one, be selective of third-party applications. For instance, maybe you are using a mining app to mine Bitcoin, etc. Or maybe you have an app that promise this return of investment, where you share profile and share links and share that to get cash. Please be selective of those apps. Do not log in your Facebook details from those apps, because you cannot guarantee who is hosting that. You cannot guarantee your security. So do not log in your third-party application from that. And if you do, please always change your password regularly. Avoid reusing the same password. Do you understand? Verify that the information connected to your accounts like email, phone number, etc. are current. If you've changed your phone number, as we all know in this part of the country, phone number can be re-registered to someone else. If you're not using a phone number, please go to your Facebook account, go to your Instagram account, update those information like phone number and email to the current one you're using. Make use of strong password. Later we're going to have a simple class on how you can create passwords. This should be a class on its own, how you can create password. So in that class, we're going to explain how you can create passwords. Install antivirus software. Now this is optional. You might not do this, but if you can, please do it. Enable two-factor authentication. What this means is, in your Facebook account, enable authentication where you want to log in your information, or where you want to log in your Facebook, and Facebook will send you a text or email to either your phone number or whatever, to either your phone number or as a call, to give you a secret code in which you can log in with. Now this is very, very important. So always enable two-factor authentication. Now make use of password management programs. Example of these are what? Duo Mobile or Google Authenticator. You can download this on Google Play Store. Now, always update your phone whenever there is any available system update. This system update helps us in keeping the firewall and the security of our phone in check. So what have we learned? We've learned what? Who a hacker is, the type of hackers we have, how hackers can hack your account, things you should not do on social media, how to protect your social account from being hacked. If you have a question, drop a comment on the comment section and I'm going to attend to it. So next, we're going to talk about how phishing attacks works and how you can set up two-way authentication and how we can also set up passwords. So I hope we've learned a lot from this class. I know it's a bit boring unlike other classes we do have, but the reason why I decided to make this video is so that we can actually understand the concept of social media hacking. So when in the next class or in the next video we'll talk about phishing attacks, we already know what phishing attack is. We'll talk about how to set password. We already know the danger of not having what? A good and a strong password. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel yet, kindly click on the subscribe button. So I'm going to see you guys in my next video.